Hey guys, I'm back again with another vlog. Today I'm gonna be doing a daily vlog. Right now it is Monday. Y'all, it is a freaking fly in here. Like, get out. It is Monday, June 3rd, 7:46, and I am headed to the gym. I originally wanted to be headed to the gym around like 6:30, but sadly that's not happening. It's already about to be 8. But yeah, I'm gonna just work out for a good little hour from about, I'll probably get there around like 8, so I'll work out from like 8 to like 9:20 or something like that. And then I have a retwist appointment finally, y'all. I have time to get my hair done, so I'm gonna get a retwist in a style. I'm excited about that because your girl hair is like done for. But y'all, can y'all see the difference? I colored my hair last night black, and I already see the difference in my skin. My skin looks a lot lighter. But I only got one bottle, like a dingy head. Like, why would I get one bottle knowing that my hair is this thick? I needed 2 bottles, but I made it work with what I could. So it might on this side have a little bit of brownness, but my husband said that it didn't, that it actually took. So I mean, for the most part it does look like it took, but it's probably gonna be some spots like in the back and stuff that probably are still brown. But yeah, y'all, so I colored it black, you can see. So yeah, I originally would have loved to get colored hair like burgundy or ginger, but I was like, I really embrace having healthy natural locks, and I knew that coloring it was going to probably cause some type of damage, and I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to color my hair and then have to keep retouching it every 4 to 6 weeks, or it was gonna look dirty looking, or that like faded color. So I really didn't want to do that, so I was like, I'm just gonna color my hair black, and that should, usually black gives me like a lighter like tone to my skin. So that was what I wanted, so that I can keep my hair looking natural, healthy, and just beautiful, y'all. Like, my locks are really cute, and I didn't want to damage them from like having to bleach or harshly color my hair, so I just went with the black. So yeah, y'all, I'm excited for this retwist, so your girl can be looking pretty, okay? Because I've been looking like tore up, y'all. I haven't been taking good care of my hair. You see all this like new growth, and I'm gonna have to get my hair like reconstructed and stuff like that. Holy Spirit, you are welcome. Lift up your heads and begin to tell God everything that my girl finna get me right. What's your Instagram?
I'm not on Instagram really right now. But my Instagram is LusTreeBeauty, LUSTRE.BEAUTE.
And what do you specialize in?
Natural hair. I'm a healthy hair advocate.
Okay. And we're gonna get a good old retwist.
Warm up a little bit. I ain't trying to freeze you now.
No, for real. Okay. So at this environment, so like the first few days she was like praising my eyebrows. Oh my gosh, like I'm gonna get there one day, like doing my eyebrows that good. And then she like pointed out how my hair was like so beautiful one day. So then this one day, 2 of the girls in front of me, like, well, first of all, I'm very standoffish at first because I have to like sense the atmosphere first. And then it's like I already know I'm gifted, so I know the moment I talk I can tend to offend someone so quick. So I like to just kind of like, you know, be quiet, peep the scene or whatever. So that's what I was doing. But one day the girl in front of me, her name was Esther. Right? So then she kind of started talking to me. And then I forgot what we were exactly talking about, but it was about God. And I kept seeing my teacher give a little weird look that we were talking about that. And then we just kept talking about, like, basically, I think it was what led us there. And it was like, well, God told me to da-da-da, you know, our reason. So then the teacher, she kept like overhearing us and looking over, making an odd face. And I was in my head like, oh, don't tell me she's one of those.
Right.
So then, as we got deeper and deeper in our talk, in our relationships with like God and stuff like that, this lady starts saying, hush, shh, shh. And I was like, to me, I was all like, not the enemy trying to use her to silence us because we talking about God. And then she kept doing it. So then the girl was all like, I'm gonna just save the conversation for another time. And I was just like, okay, cool. But I was low-key bothered because I was like, that's so weird. Like, these other girls on the other side of the class can talk about sex. Right. They can be cussing. They could be talking about one-night stands and do they sleep on the first night and all of this. And you'll engage in their conversations about worldly things. But the moment we over here talking about God is, shh, stop talking. Why y'all still talking? I was so disturbed by that. So then, I think it was, so I started having like a little bit of spiritual warfare, like maybe a few days after that. And it was basically between the fact that I already had my first payment coming. So I was just like, dang, like, do I really want to do this? Like, I think it was just like, you know how when you start something new, the enemy always try to put that fear or doubt because he's afraid of like
what's gonna come out of
and then like you're like waking up one day, you're just like, no, like, I don't know, like
having all these weird feelings about the very thing you were just excited about.
Yes, or the very thing you prayed for. Like the environment I was in, it was nice, but I just feel like I wasn't learning nothing, and it wasn't like fit for me. I felt like God wanted me to be doing more in the environment that he was putting me in, and it's like I did that, but it was like I feel like it ran its course. And so I feel like that environment served its purpose. So boom, back to over there. A few days later, okay, at the new school, I started having spiritual warfare, doubt and all that, and I was like, I started speaking it. Because I was like basically venting to my husband, and I was telling him like, I don't know, because it's like, I'm not sure if I want to be like actually paying money out of pocket already for like this and stuff like that. And then also was like apartment hunting because like our lease is about to be up, so we like searching around. So it's like I was kind of getting worked up about that and trying to find the right place. So I just like, you know what, God, I surrendered, because I feel like I was trying to do too much and just trying to control all of the moving stuff on top of worried about that, and it was just too much fear, doubt, and worrying and trying to be in control. So I was like, you know what, and I was just praying a lot. And then leaving school one of the days, I was like crying, listening to worship music, and then I was just like praying to God and just saying like I release all this to him. And then like I had told God, I said, I don't know, like I know you brought me to this destination for a reason, and I don't know. And at the time, I ain't gonna lie, the money, I had it, but I had to pay the phone bill. Because I'm just like, well, I do need my phone, you know?
Right.
And I felt like the payment was too fast. Like, dang, I just started. Literally a few days before. So anyways, I told God, if this is meant for me, I was like, I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't know how it's going to get done, but I know that you're my provider. And I said, if this is meant for me, I know this is crazy, but I was like, if this is meant for me, you'll give me the money I need by Friday, or you'll allow them to like wait till the following week. And the worry and the temptation, like the spiritual warfare just kept coming for me, but I just kept praying even harder, longer at night, and being in the word longer. And I started to realize that all those thoughts started to go away. And then, girl, tell me why. I was on my camera and I told him about the situation or whatever. And I was just like, you know, just keep faith. And no matter what's going on around you, stay in the word and stay in prayer and keep faith. And then that day, literally that day, it was on Thursday. Remember, I told God by Friday. The lady texted me and she was all like, no worries, I'll give you to Monday by the end of the business day. And I was just like, you know, like God didn't supply the money, but he yes. And I was still grateful for that. So then when I got into class, I was kind of like silent about it. And God was putting it in my spirit to tell the girl in front of me. And I was like, in my head, like, no, I don't want to do it. Like, this might be too deep or too weird. And like, it was like the enemy was trying to silence me. But God was like, girl, no, speak up. So I was like, hey, I don't know what y'all going through, but I just want to say that no matter what it looks like around you, to keep faith. And then I kind of broke down what happened. And tell me why the girl Esther was like, bro, I needed to hear that. She was like, they told me how much I was gonna have to pay, and I was low-key so disturbed about it. And she was like, I tried to call my mom, she didn't answer, and I was just like, I don't know what to do. And I was just trying to call people and all this stuff, but I was in my head like, never call people, call God. But she was just like, she has to pay like $9,000 out of pocket. And
what was this?
She was just like, basically that she has to pay $9,000 out of pocket. And like her uncle told her, like, you know, he was just basically telling her, like, if you don't want to go to where you were, or if you don't want to just be sitting around and just like, or whatever, that she should, like, you know, figure out some kind of outlet or whatever. And she was like, she prayed to God, and she was like, God, like, you know everything, and you know why you brought me here, and it's for a reason. And she just feels like God's gonna help her supply somehow. But she was like, me telling her that was what she really needed to hear, because she just was going through the same thing, you know. But she was like, I'm gonna just keep showing up, even though I don't know if I really want to pay $500 every month. But you know, and I was just like, dang, like, it's just crazy how like somebody could be going through the same thing right next to you and you wouldn't even know.
But that's because it's like sometimes we're so caught up in that we're by ourselves, not knowing that 9 times out of 10 the person that you're in front of is going through something similar that you're going through. It just takes you being vulnerable and expressing, you know, okay, I'm going through this, because you know it speaks of that in the Bible, of how like we have to understand that we're not alone, because there's so many other believers going through the very things that we're going through all around the world.
Oh, for real. And I was just like, I kind of felt so, afterwards I felt so relieved to even share that, and to also just say, like, no matter what your circumstances look like, no matter what's going on around you, no matter the noise or the spiritual warfare, like, stay in prayer, stay seeking God, and stay having faith, because the faith is what's going to bring you out of it. And I just felt so good saying that, but also just like my walk in general, like I've just been being like really bold. And I know it's not nothing but God and the Holy Spirit, because if you know me, I'm shy. And I don't really like to talk unless like, I don't know, but yeah, I just been in a season of just being bold and confident. Cause girl, a lot of stuff that I've been doing, it's like I never even thought I would be doing. Like using YouTube and spreading about fitness and like fake talks and stuff, and like me at the gym and little stuff throughout my day. But like I never even knew like what I really wanted. I really didn't know how to use YouTube, but I feel like God led me back to it, to use it a better way, His way. you know? And it's been kind of like fun.
God is definitely, he's going to provide. Like, I don't know if I told you my testimony with cosmetology school, but I remember like coming out here and I just had it so set in my mind, like I'm going to go to cosmetology school. When I finish, I need to get my license. Like I would journal that all the time, like I need my cosmetology license. I don't know how I'm going to get the money. I don't know how
or where
I'm going to go to school. But I know, God, that you aren't putting this desire in my heart to go back to school for no reason. You're giving me this desire because of the fact that you're going to provide the need. Yeah. You're going to provide the means for me to go. So, you know, I eventually stopped like just replaying it in my head and was just like, you know what, let me start doing the actual footwork. Let me start showing God that, you know, it's not just about my faith that I have. I need to call these schools. I call Ogles, you know, talking to the guy. He told me the price and I was just like, I don't know if that's going to work for me, especially like at the time with the distance. Yeah. And my daughter being in school, I was like, this is really not going to work out. Like, how am I going to go to school and then get my daughter from school at the same time? It may not work out, and I just don't have the finances to provide to go to school with what's up against me. So I literally was just like, you know what, I kind of left it alone for a little bit, but then God like brought it back. Like, no, like I think one of my clients came and she had called TDLR for me because I had some questions that I needed to ask, and then she called, you know, asked me as if she was me, and then gave me some information. And then that's when I had found out on like a Facebook group that they were opening a new cosmetology school in Atascocita. So I ended up calling, and I was just like, can I have some more information about this? I would like to come up here, this, that, and the third. So I went up there to go talk to my old cosmetology instructor. And I was telling her, I was like, yeah, I have a desire to go back to school. She told me the amount of hours that I had from my from 10 years ago or whatever. So they gave me like 260 hours. So I pretty much had to start over, which I didn't mind because I felt like there was so much for me to learn anyways. So I was just like, okay, God, I see this as an opportunity to start fresh in a whole new space. So I'm okay with that because I feel like me at 18 is different from me right now at 28. Like there's a whole different mind process. I know I'm gonna take this more different. I'm gonna take it more serious. And I was just like, God, I don't know how I'm gonna provide. I don't know how, but Lord, I have the desire to go. And then I told the lady, I was like, you know, I'm gonna contact you to let you know. Girl didn't have that one clue what I was gonna do. And then she called me, like she was trying to get in touch with me for probably like 2 weeks. The final time she tried to get in touch with you, she was like, this is my last time trying to get in touch with you. I have a solution to your problem. You really need to give me a call. And I gave her the call, and she was like, yeah, there's this lady who's giving away at first she said that she was awarding somebody with $10,000. But because somebody else was in like a similar situation with me, she wanted to help her too. She was like, you know, I'm gonna just give you both $5,000. Mind you, the tuition was $7,000 something. Yeah. I got $5,000 from that scholarship, so I only had to pay like $2,000 something for school out of pocket. Mind you, I'm literally in my new suite, right? And I'm paying $150 a week, barely paying, but I'm just like paying just to keep myself in the suite because I didn't want to work from home. Yeah. And so I literally was like, God, okay, I will sacrifice like losing hours, losing money just for me to get this done out of the way and go to school. Like, I will work hard. Like, whatever I have to do, God, like, I'll do it. And like, just being at that school was a blessing because like I prayed for over my instructor. I prayed all the time that God would grant me favor with her, and I always would get favor there. Like like with her even letting me work in the school, like, you know what I'm saying, like, and still paying her bit by bit, like, you know, even when I didn't have it, she would just be like, it's okay, because I would like send other students there, or I would send people there that would like, it was this one, like, oh my gosh, like there was this one crazy time where one of my Primerica at the time, and like insurance and like, you know, different things and stuff like that, because at first I was like asking her questions. She was like, yeah, I started off with them, I made a lot of money, this, that, and the third, and like she has a lot of different properties, has a lot of different businesses and stuff like that. And she was just talking about how she owned multiple salons and wanted to go back to school and this, that, and the third. So she ended up like coming to the school, getting more information. Like she even paid her whole tuition and everything, and she never came to class. Mind you, my instructor was saying at the time, like, she really needed the money at the time. So she was just like, the lady never came back, like she never showed back up. And I said,
even to this day?
Yes, I said that was an angel. I was like, that lady came to bring you money. Like, God used that lady to bring you money. That 10,000 was nothing to her. She had multiple properties. She had multiple houses.
That's
like,
crazy.
She was just like, and I just told her, I was like, we're not gonna ask no questions. He was like, that was nothing but God. God,
that's like a supernatural miracle.
What? For that lady to never come back?
Ever.
She paid 10,000 cash.
It didn't, to not come back.
It never came back.
Call?
She didn't call. We were trying to reach out to her and everything. She never returned the calls back. That was nothing but God.
Yeah, definitely God. That's so crazy.
It was nothing but God. Even how she was like, yeah, I think I'm going to move back to Cali, because she was living in Cali. And she also had properties in Atlanta. And it was just like,
that was definitely,
I was just like,
a miracle.
Wow, God, like you really came in.
It was like the instructor was having, like, giving you favor, but like for her doing that for you, it's like God rewarded her
for being obedient.
Yes.
And mind you, she's Muslim.
Yeah.
She's Muslim, but like when I would be in there, I will always play my gospel. I will always play my podcast. Yeah. Like even like the client.
And she was nice.
She was so sweet.
She was nice. She talked about like the little African lady.
Yes,
she was really nice.
Yes, like when I say I have keys to her school. Like that's how much she trusts me. Like and it's like now I'm actually trying to study so I can be an instructor.
No, but you know, you don't need a license anymore. But you want to study.
I have to get a certificate. But I still want to study so that I know like
the proper way to teach and like inform.
I don't want to just do it. Just any kind of way. I want to know how to really do it the right way. So. I don't know. It was just like, I just be like, I'm
looking at back right now. But also, my hair got so long.
It's definitely grown.
Yeah.
From that last
my gosh, it's so long. But yeah, so y'all, she's doing my hair like very ugly, and I'm so not satisfied. Like, what kind of reviews should we leave her?
She should run out.
Like, do y'all see this? Like, what kind of reviews should we leave her? Like, I would like y'all to rate my hair, okay?
If I was her, I would run out.
Like, we're gonna rate it. It looks good, though. I can't believe I'm seeing my scalp. It's been a good minute. It's been 2 months. Okay, y'all, so I just finished getting my hair done, and your girl loves it. And y'all, she's been having my glasses all this time. Ain't that crazy? Your girl been out here blind because I left my glasses at my loctician for probably about 6 months. No. It's probably been about 5 months. But I can finally see, and I love my hair, y'all. It looks so cute. And I love coming to get my hair done by her because she's a woman of Christ. So we're always able to talk about God and our testimonies and just be confirmation and spread a word that God might need us to deliver to each other. So I really enjoy that. But now, guys, it's it's 2:56 and I have to head home, eat, spend a little time with my family, and then get ready for cosmetology school. So thank you guys for watching and coming along with me to get my hair done. I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Peace.